Here he is, the decorated kickboxer, back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagement. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponents on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, San Jose, California, a man who I believe is the most dominant force in the game at present, UFC Lightweight Champion Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You know, for Khabib Nurmagomedov, he's a guy that has dominated every person that he's faced inside the octagon. He has a great Sambo background, but it's all the takedowns that he mixes well together that allows him to gain top position, and when he's on top, his ground control is second to none. He can move from position to position seamlessly, and when he's on top, he's constantly doing damage. It's the ground and pound of Khabib Nurmagomedov that is his biggest and best attribute.
And what's crazy to me is to hear you tell stories about him in training that we haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what he can do in the octagon.
J.A., I don't believe that we have seen the finished version. I think when he's in the octagon, he's fighting at about 75% of what I see on a daily basis at the gym.
Well, history is going to look back fondly on Khabib Nurmagomedov, but every time he competes, he puts his status as one of the greatest fighters of all time on the line, and that status, of course, on the line yet again here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Brasilia, Distrito Federal, Brazil, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch gloves, and we are underway. Ready. Well, there can be few better backdrops for a mixed martial arts live event than this Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. And you remember when we finally got here in 2016, we've been showing up strong ever since.
Because every time you go to MSG, you should come with a big event. This is a phenomenal...
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. All right, single collar tie now. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. Nurmagomedov gets the takedown. Could be big here. Close guard. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great times to land that punch. And everything's landing with so much power.
Got the single collar tie. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee. Oh, a little single collar tie there. And he caught the kick. And they separate. Oh, that's a nice strike. Oh! Wow! Unbelievable.
He's hurt bad.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land a beautiful ground and pound combination.
Nurmagomedov's got the full mount. I mean, how many can he take? Lands the ground and pound strike here. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh!
Holy sweet.
Back to the feet. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
They got him.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from him.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. Good jab.
Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Nurmagomedov gets up, but he looks dazed and confused.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
In the clinch, big body punch, digging his entire hip into every single strike.
Well, he was...
Oh!
And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they are fighting behind it real well.
Single collar tie now. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head.
Wow!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! He's out! Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout assassin.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need to take it to the after party tonight.
I mean,